Hello, welcome. So, I hope you can't hear my washing machine. But this is going to be a short video on what am I doing for the fall winter challenge season. Let's just say it that way. So I'm still debating about doing a video on my take on what happened with NaNo and with AI, generative AI, as a person with a learning disability that is a writer. That is not going to be this video. I'm still debating on if I want to fully speak up, because my story is not everyone's story. My opinion is not everyone's opinion within the learning disability community. So I'm just going to say that. That's not this video. That's not this conversation. But I am, because of what has been happening and because of the I guess scandal is the best way to say it, the incident that happened earlier with NaNo, I, like many other Authortubers in the community, or at least on my corner of the Authortube community, am going to step away from NaNo. Now, this isn't a hard decision for me to have, mostly because I never really did a real NaNo. I tried multiple times and sputtered out, and then gave up and was like, I'm just going to be a rebel each time. Last year was the closest I got to doing like a real NaNo, but I didn't finish. I didn't get to like 50K until sometime in like December. So, yeah. But what I really loved about NaNo is the community. I love watching people's videos and the daily vlogs, the weekly vlogs that a lot of people were doing as daily vlogs started getting a little bit harder to do. And even the month vlogs at the end, the checkups on shorts in TikTok when that came about. I enjoyed that. I enjoyed us talking about it and having community and doing all the extra sprints that happened during this time, especially the late night sprints, as someone who tends to do more work later in the day or later at night when not everybody is sprinting. I enjoyed that. I very much enjoyed that. And that is what I would miss from stepping away from NaNo, or NaNo just kind of falling apart due to its self-inflicted wounds. But because of this, I have seen other people pick up the mantle of wanting to do different things for the community. I know there's a lot of stuff popping up that I don't know or I'm not fully aware of. I will say my friends over on the Creators on Main Discord, which has Esther does, Mia, Laura, and Tiff. And Morgan. There we go. I was like, I'm going to forget somebody. Morgan. Over there, they have decided to create a writing challenge that would be all encompassing, and it's more of a community get together. So they are having, for this fall round, they're having a fall into your creativity. I'll try and put the graphic that they have, and I'll link the Discord down below. But fall into your creativity during the month of October and November. Maximize the autumn vibe to dive into your writing project, and you decide your goal. That's the thing. You decide how you want to track it, how many of the 60 days you'll assign to the challenge. It's your ball field. They will have a channel open on their Discord for each round. And in that channel is where you'll talk about how you're doing for the challenge, what is your goal, how you're doing on it, updates, very community based. They're going to have one for spring, which is Bloom Your Creativity in March and April. And then for summer, which is Shine on Your Creativity for June and July. So, and they'll just have the channel open each time it's going. So they're going around the like traditional vibes. No, not vibes. The traditional times that NaNo would normally be on is what they're going with. So I'm going to be participating in that. But also something that is a little bit more number county, but I'm going to see how it works community wise, is Kate Kavanaugh is hosting a challenge of her own. It's a 100K challenge for Q4. So her challenge starts in October also, and that's from October, November, and December. And the challenge is to just write 100K in the 3 months. So I'm going to link her video where she talks about it and explains it. And her links are in that video too, but I will also put the links in this video to some trackers that people in like her Discord or other people within her community have suggested for trackers. Now, if you are new here, part of the reason I don't do NaNo is I don't count my word count. I find it very stressful and gives me anxiety. I'm currently trying to write a prequel for my project, Blasphemy Universe, which is what I've started to call it. I should probably just say Blasphemy Universe or something instead of just project, but I'm trying to write a prequel for that. And I want it to be short, like no more than novella length, which means I do have a word count that I have to not go over. And it's very stressful because I keep looking at it. I keep looking at the word count and stressing out about where am I at in the story? How much more do I have to write? How do I feel? Because if you're new, also, I'm a discovery writer. I write very much on like very little info. I world build chaotically. I will do a bunch of world building and then start writing and then pocket world build after that. So word counting is not my friend, and this project is proving it because it's giving me stress and anxiety over this project. So I'm not going to be counting the 100K words technically. What I'm going to do is do 2 projects in the quarter that I would like to be done by the end of this year is really what I'm going to do. So I'm going to write the prequel for Blasphemy Universe, finish it, because I couldn't finish it in August before the wedding, and my sister's wedding is over now, so I have time to reassess my brain. And to write the second book in the Blasphemy universe so that this universe can be closed and be done. I'm hoping that it's not going to be any longer than the first one. And the first one, I wrote in 2 months and a couple of weeks. So I'm hoping I can do that again, because I'm very excited for book 2 and the characters in book 2. I do love my prequel characters, but I definitely love book 1 characters and book 2 characters so much more. I think I'm just more excited for the idea of the prequel and not as much the characters, which I think is what the difference is in how the stories are functioning for me. But that probably won't be 100K, even if I finish, even with 2 projects, because at most, the second book will be like around 60-ish K, because it is an erotic romance, and erotic romances are usually on the shorter side. And the prequel has to be no more than 40K, and I'm almost at 20 right now. So even if I do a full 40K and then 60K, I don't think that adds up to 100K, which, hold on, my dyscalculia won't let me actually do that math, so let me check real quick, because I don't know what that is. Oh, it actually would be 100K. Wow. But I've already been writing, so really it would be more like 60 plus, like, let's say 30. So it would be less. But I guess if that would be there, I guess I would almost, if I finished both projects, I could say I wrote 100 words in theory. 100,000 to be specific. Gotta add those zeros at the end. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. That is how I'm going to participate. Now, how am I going to participate in the community? I'm going to have streams like normal. I may add in a couple of sprint streams because I may be starting school next year, and I won't have as much. I may not have as much time to write. So if I can get these projects done in written, then I can focus on editing and publishing hopefully next year, and just maybe working on my serialized stories chapter by chapter, like off in the background, not focusing on any big project stress wise. And if I do, it would be projects, space worlds, and that needs to be world built before I can even write anything, including the space colony, small town colony, also needs to be world built before I can keep writing. So I will be in the Discord. I will be posting my plans for the 2 months, but there'll also be the plans for the 3 months. I'm also haven't fully committed, but I'm like half committing because I'm putting it in this video, in doing shorts. So I do have a shorts channel. It's called Dolores Medeill Snippets. It's always in the beacon tree, and it's also at the bottom of the main page of my channel, all my channels. So I will be posting, if I for sure do this, I will be posting little like short updates on where I'm at, how am I doing. Not every day. That might be like a week thing. We will see. Because if I do this, I may take advantage and post it over on TikTok and possibly even on Instagram over on the Serapia channel, being that it's a Serapia project. So I'm debating about that. Or it could just live here on YouTube. Uncertain, but that is an option where I do a weekly check-in where it's unfiltered, unedited update over there and over here. So we'll see if I do something like that for that first week of October. Well, October I think is split. Let's see. How much of October? Actually, no, it's mostly October. Only Monday is in September. So yeah, if I post something that first week, if I start doing it and I taper off sometime during like November, I may come back, I may not, who knows. If I become frenzied again in book 2 when I get to it, like I did for book 1, and I just disappear off the face of the universe, that is also a possibility. So, fair warning on that, because that is what happened with book 1, is I just disappeared in December because I was just so entrenched in the book. But yes, that is my plans. This video, I will be in Discord, putting updates there, and possibly weekly short content that is unfiltered and unedited, very raw. If again you're wanting that, you can check out the Shorts channel down below, or in the on the main page. I may repost videos in the community tab so people see them, being that not many people know about the Snippets channel, the Shorts channel. So yeah, that is it. That is the update. Still nothing for the Dolores name, no Trad Pub stuff. I'll probably do a little bit of work on that next year, mostly revolving like poems and maybe like flash fictions that I can publish to journals. But that's that. Right now, there's this ending period. That's it. So if you are interested in any of this content, go over to the Snippets channel. Like I said, I'm still going to be doing streams. I may add more streams, so check out the Uncut channel. And if you're just interested in random vlogs and just videos and updates, that's what this channel is for. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. If you're wanting to support my writing stuff, I do have a Ko-fi right now for both pen names, and on there you can find Hunger Desire, which is a serialized paranormal erotic romance with a Latino vampire and a succubus. And that one is 11 chapters deep over on Ko-fi. It is also on Ream, where I'm reposting and twice a month over there. And the first 2 chapters are free for followers. So all you have to do is follow, which is free, and you can read the first 2 chapters if you would like. That is that. That is it. There is also over there over on Ream, if you follow any of my other membership tiers, you'll get access to like my chaotic world building. When I publish a Blasphemy Universe book, you'll get an e-arc, or not necessarily an e-arc, but a ebook. So, and I think that's it I have up there. I'm trying to go off of memory. I don't usually say that's the end of the video, but yeah, that is it. Check all that things out there, and I will see you next time. Let me know what you're doing for the end of the year. Are you participating in any of these challenges? Are you going to stay with NaNo? Are you going to participate in any new challenges? And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Greatly appreciate it. I will see you guys in whatever content I decide to do later. Bye. Tell stories and prosper.